What is up? Good morning. This is Sunday, and we are about to get our programming on. At least I am. Hopefully you're along for the ride. For the first streaming programmer. Not really. Notch is doing it, I know, but he's not streaming Ember and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to start it out with a little bit of copyright. I'm probably not going to do a lot of important stuff other than play this music because, one, it's awesome. Two, if I do anything important, YouTube might block it. I don't know. Hopefully not. We'll see. So let's just play some Watsky. He is pretty cool. He has some legit songs about getting stuff done. So let's go to that. All right. Oh, no, not this one yet. That's next.
It isn't the fashion, the cash, and it isn't the trash in hotels. It's the pit of the passion you feel in the moment you crashed and you fell. They get up and you're smashing it well, like it was a pistachio shell. And you gotta be gnashing your teeth to be giving them hell. Cause to love is a radical act. Give your brother a pat on the back. And if you get a panic attack, feel like you're at the back of the pack. And opinion's exactly that. If they say that your magic is black, just do what you do and you do what you do. Keep on pulling that rabbit from hat. You might think that you're ruined. You might think you're defeated. If you love what you're doing, you've already succeeded. But there's gonna be bleeding when another one bites that dust, so get ready to beat it. Cause it might be us, and I'm telling them that the journey is oh so slow. And we wanna say no, cause to make it is difficult. But we go. And my father was telling me that I better be ready to ride on through. Cause I know that it's tough, but it's gotta be somebody. So then why not you?
I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die.
Carry the spark as we're marching into the darkness. I don't care if they're marking where they bury my carcass. I'm working in this circus and searching for purpose, learning from the bird who's perched on top of the church and chirping a sermon. You want that early worm, be the determined sparrow, flying in loops around the sternest scarecrow. Once Cupid hit me with this burning arrow, he lit the lava in my churning marrow. So when I'm tested, I remember I've been blessed with that tender ember resting left of center in my chest. And yes, if you fuck with us, you'll see my game face. Cause no matter who you pray to when you say grace, and no matter where you come from in this great space, every single person is escaping from the same place. So if you got a flame that's blazing hot within, take a deep breath and feed it oxygen.
I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die.
So I was really interested in loved folk music, and then when I was in 7th grade in the fall of
And the moral of the story is, and the moral of the story is,
Till your arms fall off, till your abs get hard, and your
moral of the story is,
till your hands go numb and they cramp and the fans in the stands
moral of the story is,
right till my fingers look like a bouquet of roses. You gotta bring yourself your flowers now in showbiz. Focus, it's quiet coyote, come on, let's go kids. Everybody get together with a study buddy and talk about the fuck that I don't give. Because it's so big and explosive, but a lot of people don't live, they don't ever get a motive. If you got a goal, you gotta hold on to what hope is. If I didn't have it, I would ask you where the rope is. Work is my church and so the studio's the closest. I spit it sick until my cootie flows the grossest. Don't be so pissed, just be focused on your own shit, cause we super Californialistic, sexy, and we knows it. You're not my business, go for number one, not a top 5 finish. You could have a chicken pot pie, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna have another can of Popeye spinach. I'm a Rottweiler, pop my collar when I pop my fur. You're on my nerves, but mark my words, gotta put a leg up and then mark my turf. Work.
Okay, well, I am terrified of them kicking my stream off the air, so I'm gonna stop playing for now. Actually, I'm gonna still listen to this damn music, but I'm gonna be attached to my phone. Yeah? I don't know if there's another way to do it. I'm sure there is. Actually, I don't even have a phone playing. I don't know what I'd play in here, so no. For now, I'll stop. But check out Watsky. He's legit. He has a few really good songs. A lot of creativity. He was a poet. I don't know why I'm bringing this guy up so much, but I like him. There's not a lot of people I like that much, so it's worth it. Okay. Bam, bam. So, I'm trying to get my portfolio up using Ember. There's a lot of open source companies that use Ember or Angular or whatever. Ember in particular for a company I know, and so I'm trying to learn it. And I went to a meeting of theirs, and it was really good. Mr. Jake Craig, I don't know. He presented and he did a demo, and it looks really awesome. But he used a lot of stuff I'm not familiar with. He used command line to install everything, essentially, like models and controllers. And the thing about coding is you can't see any of that. Like, he has it created, but he didn't create it. It was the command line thing. So how do I figure that out? I'm not sure yet. But I don't want to do a whole lot with this. Probably I'm going to do a little bit of Ember, and then I'm going to do some Rails. I purchased a tutorial subscription to Code School. They're really interesting videos, and I'm trying to learn Ruby on Rails real quick. So once I do that, I don't know. Long confused. I'll just learn everything I can. That's what I'll do. Hopefully you can too along the way. If you know this stuff, then let me know. So I just want to see if I can get his running first. I think that'd be cool. Real quick, let's see if I can get some people up in here. Although, I don't even know where to look at. View on watch page, maybe? I don't know how to see comments. I need a chat room. Long views. I'll just learn everything I can. That's what I'll do. Hopefully you can too along the way. If you know this stuff, then let me know. So I see comments here. I could see comments if people join me. Hex chat is what it's called. Wish they had IRC in the name. That'd make it easy to remember. I'm gonna look up some hex chat. Maybe you shouldn't see that. I don't know. Super codes in there. Super secret codes. Nick Home. I forget. What did I make my names be? I don't remember. the story is. See, am I allowed to sing it even? I don't know. I don't know. I have a Giving Tree Tech on Freenode if you want to chat there. Actually, I will make sure this beeps on message. Yeah. So, learn programming. I'm not gonna post yet. I still have such a low grasp of what the heck I'm doing. I don't want to embarrass myself too much. I'm gonna download this clone URL. So I'm gonna clone this Jazz node. I'll do node command prompt. What is that? Oh, command prompt. Less. What? Okay, never mind. Let's do node command line. Less. So this is interesting. The Git is like Linux, but this is like Windows. It's Windows. Like CD. Did that work? // I don't even know what I did right there. CD wwws. Let's follow these instructions just to see how it works. Git clone paste. I hope it made a new folder. Or npm install. Change into. So what is that doing? That is going and looking at one of these config files and installing everything it needs, all the dependencies and whatnot. I forget, I don't know actually which file. Is that the package.json? Let's open this up in Sublime. And I can, whoa, don't need that yet. Package. So it's telling me Ember CLI. Use something called Ember Data, which I'm really intrigued about. Supposedly Ember Data helps save things to the client, but also will talk to a database. So maybe you don't even have to worry about the database. You just have to connect it with a adapter. Yeah. Chick-fil-A. It's good stuff. Still downloading? Yeah. Broccoli. Broccoli? Really? Really? I want to see what this looks like in the web console. Also, he tweeted me. Feel free to add me, or message me, or harass me. It's cool. All right, I'll why does it have to post that whole link? But Linking to his presentation slides. So here, hoping to get the video. Easy and fast, it's the future, hybrid versus native, hybrid. Said it's the future, it's easy and fast, web, cross-platform. What do we need? Framework. I'm a framework. It's lonely out there. And defensive frameworks.
And I think one core feature of both Angular and Ember is this feature called dependency injection. So
there is also Angular, but they prefer Ember after a lot of testing, so I'll trust them. Native, Cordova, web to native, Cordova, PhoneGap, builds, Node.js, excellent building tool, automation, Ember CLI, automation, is that? Code work, tooling, recap, Ember Cordova, Ember CLI Cordova. So this is what makes it output to the, well, Cordova is what makes it mobile friendly. It turns it into an iOS app or an Android app. Ember CLI is command line interface. There's Ember. I don't know what these two are. I guess command line stuff. So you can install stuff using command line. Let's build a coffee app. So this is the app he made, and hopefully I can get RoR working. Error. I hope it's not a big error. So that's done briefly. Dennis. Yo, Dennis, thanks for following me. Believe in your dreams. Hey, I like that. Chase your dreams. Sweet, man. Thank you. I will chase my dreams. How'd you know? Like, how did you find my... I don't even know. npm install. So... Bower install. I wonder what... I'm gonna skip a step. Once this is done. I'm gonna see if I can Ember server. Server. No. Okay. Ember Cordova prepare. Damn it. It doesn't work. See, now I'm at a loss because I don't know what next to do. Ember. That's surprising because the other... Why can't I just... What if I just navigate to it, you know? Like... localhost, playground. That's all I want to do. Oh, do I even have WAMP going? That's another thing. I haven't noticed them using WAMP. I guess they're using Node? I don't know. Bam. Order. Public. Crap. Ah. Crap. Okay. Well, I'm kind of stuck here. If I were Jake, what would I do? WWJD. That's correct. And Jesus might know too. Test. You'd probably go to church. But so. I would really... Okay. So that's not gonna work. Ember, Cordova, prepare. Ember. Why is Ember not recognized? Do I have to install Ember CLI? do I do that? I have to download it? I thought I downloaded it with, Oh, my foot is asleep. CLI.com? Sure. There we go. There we go, man. Maybe it's progress. Got that. What else did he say we needed? CLI Cordova. Okay. Ember. Poetic. Ah. Oh, so this is... I wonder what this does. This is from Poetic. It's the company that put on the presentation. What a toolchain tightly... Let's read this. Provide a toolchain tightly integrated with Ember CLI to make developing hybrid apps with Cordova and Ember as simple as possible. Yeah, they're all about quick build times, automated builds, automated loads. You don't have to refresh the browser, just updates, deployment, anything you can automate. They try to do, obviously, it's what they do. Helps them speed up their work, and so they made this instead of generate. Okay. Whoa. And I have a fast internet connection, like relatively fast. This is a lot going on. Do 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 do. In the meantime, he did say, "What the hell are you doing?" Not exactly. Also, for your portfolio project, you're linking to the other pages incorrectly. Check out Ember.js. That's not how he talks. I just talk. If the model for the photos template is... So, essentially... link, create a link to. Okay, real quick, let me see what I am doing. Is this even what I'm... I think I have it open. Yeah. See, I'm doing it old school way, man. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. Let's update that, though. Link to photos.edit photo. So it creates all of this for you. The .edit is like a trickiness they do. When the rendered link matches the current route and the same object instance is passed into the helper, then the link is given class equals inactive. The link to helper takes. The name of a route. In this example, it would be index. In this example, at most one model for each dynamic segment. I think they're talking about dynamic segment as in the .edit, maybe. I just want an example of a... So, link to... Can I literally do about? Link to about? See, these are inline. Link to, okay, so this is the text, this is the route. Let's do that. That's what I think I need. I'm gonna be talking and learn programming. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So go back to. I have a feeling that's just not gonna work, but maybe the handlebars are installed correctly somehow. I just want to do about. So if I go to do this, just got a ping. Hey, I'll leave this over here. Okay, that's what I expected, because I didn't really install anything special for handlebars and that jazz. So I got this. Now I need to do this. Is there a way to get the grunt to install this, or the node package, like put it in the package JSON? Alright, so now I have more stuff. Is this what I was following? So he played a video of all the steps, which, man, I really want. Let's see. Which one is it? What's this? Ember. I don't think this one worked for me previously. Bower install worked. And crap. EPERM. Hey, oh man. Broccoli Ember HBS. Oh man, so much confusion. Should ask about the C++, but I don't know if I can help him. I probably can, but I know what it is. Ember build. I probably need to build it. Let's try running commands until... Damn it. Broccoli. Compiler. Damn you. What is broccoli? Jesus. What? How am I supposed to search? JS. I don't know. This must be it. This is a new one for me, which is good. Let's install me some broccoli, if I haven't yet. Why is it called broccoli? That's what I want to know. Pretty sure you can make up any name. Rails asset pipeline and scope, though it runs on node and backend agnostic. Jeez. Okay. I want to Ember build it. Ugh. Let's see if Googling can help us with this. I'd be surprised. I would be impressed, Google. Show me what you're working with. I should be doing this on a Mac, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the issue. See, I'm diving into a very strange world right now because I have no idea what's going on. What is this? This is a chat log. No. What? Node.js module list. Hey, that's cool. Is there grunt? G. Oh, GR. Grunt. Bam, there's a lot of grunt. Holy crap, there's a lot of grunt. That's amazing. Holy crap. Anything you want to do with grunt, you can do. It's pretty cool. I don't even know what, I can't imagine what all you could want to do. That's where I need to be though. I will be there. It me JP. Some Arcgage. I don't know that game. Am I still streaming? I hope. What? Am I still streaming? That's what I'm trying to find. Imagine what all you could want to do. That's where I need to be though. I will be there. Alright. So, I'm kind of at a loss with following this rabbit trail. I don't know enough. Too many variables. Ember CLI. I want to look into Ember CLI. Maybe there's a... I saw him install a starter kit with Ember CLI. So maybe if I just start from there, I can build into other things. Like, the Ember starter kit doesn't have very much. Or explanations, maybe. HBS files, I don't know what those are. Where to put them, how to put them. They're not in the sample file at all. Let's see. Oh. That's production starter kit. Yeah, see, I'm using a starter kit right now. I don't have any HBS files. I don't have hardly anything. Which is good, but bad. I just need something. Real quick, let me look through his code. I just want to see what he has. So this is the heart of the matter. Public, what is public? Node modules. So he has all this jazz. Cordova, hooks, Cordova stuff. config environment. I'm surprised they have a config necessary for one of their things. Maybe what are Express? So they're probably using Express or their Heroku. Actually, let's check this out since it should be up there. No such app. Oh man. I don't know. It's all good. How does it not have a? Does it have a password? Could anyone publish to there? Probably not. Must have set it up at one point. No, I'm programming when I have hair all over the place. I go, bruh. Order environment, order. Don't know what that does. So here's the beginning. Module prefix, order, load initializer. Adapters. Controllers, orders, index. So you got new, slide to the left. They have a transition. Manage. Holy crap, there's so much here. Manage. Save. And he did all of this within like an hour. He essentially made this app real-time hours. He went over it faster than that. But, maybe. Models. So I don't see much in this model. Like, okay, description, receiver, ready, the bowl. It's an attribute. I don't know what attribute equals ds from Ember data source. Ember data, is that what Ember ds is? Wow, I'm needing to learn so much. I just realized. Orders, routes. So orders, index, filter by. So filter, model for orders filtered by ready is in here. New. Where? Hey, we got some HBS up in here. Templates. That's what it is. It's a template. How do you call the template? I don't know. Probably convention. And the buzz. Okay. What I wanted to look up was Ember CLI. Go away. I can leave you. I can leave you. That's useless. You know, he's mentioning all these. I don't even know Arma. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Used to. Broccoli pipeline. Strong conventions in place. I'm so scared by conventions because if you don't know it, I guess after you see enough of them, the conventions become consistent probably, and so you can pick them up quickly. But as a newbie, if you don't know where to go to learn the conventions, or you're not used to them, it's a little scary. Am I? Yeah, I have audio. Broccoli has support for blah 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 blah. Ember CLI can use a configuration file named Ember CLI in your home directory. And this file may include any command line options and a JSON file commands camelized, as in the following example, camelized. Community. Ember CLI is still very much a work in progress, so ongoing community. Why? Meta problems. It is not simple and appears daunting. Because of inline configuration, the API surface area is massive. 2 doesn't allow users to express the what, just the how. EAK, I don't know. Evening. Whoa, where's he at? Rationale for number 3. We went. Let's start something fresh and new. Fresh and new. Follow the rules. All right. Maybe. What do I want to call it? Ember test. I'm gonna caramelize this. Caramelize it. Ember test 1. npm. I already did this, so I don't think I need to do it again. I already have Bower. Okay, I'll do this just because I have no idea about tests and maybe it will help. And I know I have not installed that. So where's it installing it to? Roaming, meaning anyone that accesses this computer should be able to use the latest. Although I could update these to get the latest too. Alright, this is gonna be baller right here. Actually, let's see what happens. Cool. So do people actually read all this? Like, what am I wanting to read here? Ember add-on, Ember build, Ember destroy. So these are options to those. Okay, so I want to read the headers essentially. Ember destroy, blueprint, options. These are options. They're in the blueprint. I have no idea. Maybe that's like model something, variables, attributes. I don't know. Ember generate generates new code from blueprints. Ember help outputs the usage instructions for all commands or the provided command. Creates Ember init creates a new Ember CLI project in the current folder. Ember new creates a new folder and runs Ember init in it. Ember serve builds and serves your app, rebuilding on file changes. Ember test runs your app's test suite. Cool. Ember update the newest available version. Ember CLI. No, Ember update, Ember version. Cool. There's not too many options. Except sub options after there's a lot. So, I'm here. I'm not I'm not going there. Ember, my new app. This is so awesome. I love this. Because that starter app, I bet, doesn't have near half of the stuff I want or need or would like to know of existing. Except this has very few too. Only one index. Launch the app. Whoa, we're already getting to launch. Cool. It's the best. Make it work. Tooling. Cool. Whip roller. I'm a little fuzzy on the blueprint stuff. I think whenever you're doing this, you need patience, because I want to dive in and already be doing stuff. The HTML, I can do that. I just type and it shows up. You have several pre-steps to having something working, pretty much. So it did all this. Templates as one template. Okay. So then let's do it. CD. Does it work? Yes. So localhost 4200 maybe? Welcome to Ember.js. You are now live. Okay. So that doesn't do a whole lot, but let's see what it did, really. I don't need that anymore. I need to clean up every once in a while. Ember test 1, my new app. App, views, app, my new app. Routes, models. It's also naked. It's also naked. Let's get waked. Doesn't make sense, Nick. What are you doing? So yeah, to me this looks like, okay, so this prepares you for a real website. Like, I would be interested in seeing the responsiveness, the how quickly it responds on bones and stuff, because that has to be a concern of theirs. Having this many files, well, I guess not too many, but there's nothing in here. It's really about the programmer, essentially, which I'm okay with. So long as it runs on older phones and older PCs that my grandma uses, which I need to see my grandma today, actually. Why is this so empty? Whoa. 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 What is this? Okay. Oh. Holy crap. Someday I will know what the heck that is. Tests. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop that because it's distracting. And I need some music up in here. I suggest you open up a tab. Not a beer. It's hard to program a beer. Maybe you can. Tab in your browser. I'm gonna listen to some Pandora. Ellie Goulding. What? I'm on Can't Hold Us Radio. Sure. Pandora up in this house. Ellie is pretty cool in my book. I need to click on something. Come on, guys. It's a little loud here. Your test results. Interesting. For Ember data. Holy crap, there is so much to learn. When I know this, I will feel like a genius. But there's people out there making this like every other day. I don't. It's crazy. Alright, patience. Patience. Padawan. You can do this. Sure. Adapters for data. Yeah. Naming conventions. Environments, deployments, common issues, tutorials. That's cool. Maybe that'll work. I have an alarm going off that I don't even know why it goes off. Whoa, my legs. Okay. I did a bunch of lunges yesterday. My butt hurts so bad. I literally cannot move my legs without pain. So try not to. See what this is like. July. Example here. Simple business application with a Ruby on Rails API and an Ember.js front-end application. That's awesome. No, not the kind that lands you behind bars, but the good kind, the open source kind, more like borrowing. We often find ourselves building the same patterns and bricks of code. That's not really going to benefit anyone in the long run. Finding the right libraries and frameworks to lift the heavy and tedious boilerplate work can make your life easier. This is why Ruby on Rails became a household name. Gone were the days of figuring out how to route a request to some code, open a connection, and query the database for a record, create an object from that record, set up an NBC structure, and so much more. Rails took care of it for you. It had and continues to have strong conventions and opinions. Frameworks like Rails and Ember.js make the unimportant design decisions in your application so you can try to focus on the important ones. So why do we keep building the same building blocks over and over? I have no idea. I'm going to be honest here. I'd much rather tape together a bunch of open source projects. These projects, for the most part, were built and are being built to solve problems that somebody else already strangled to death for us. The benefit of leveraging the community at large is easy to articulate. It is not just your solution. It's for the most part the solution. Most popular gems, Rail conventions, Ember.js conventions have been built for the 90% of the time solution to the problem. Plus, they're often tried and tested against multiple environments. Bugs have already been squashed, refactors have been made. Cool. I mean, that's all great stuff. I mean, if you know all the stuff that's out there that it works well, then yeah, that is great. I need to find this world of gems. Gems are truly outrageous. I don't know what he says, but in this series of blog posts, I'd like to try to build a simple API and front-end application stack. I'm going to overuse the word leverage a ton. Just deal with it. I'll try to leverage as many open source libraries and frameworks to make our API and front end stack simple and easy to follow. Dependencies, Postgres, Ruby, Node.js, and NPM. Here's what we'll be using. Rail, ActiveAdmin. What is ActiveAdmin? Probably a gem. Plugin. ActiveAdmin is a root for generating administrative style interfaces, abstracts, common business application patterns to make it simple for developers to implement beautiful and elegant interfaces with very little effort. Super, that is amazing. API and downloads, indexed styles, scopes, global navigation, user authentication, action items, filters, sidebar sections, DSL. I have an inappropriate acronym for that, but I don't think that's it. An elegant DSL built for... Jesus, what's DSL? Get started with one line of code or customize the entire... Alright, well that looks cool. Check out the live demo. I want to see it. Yeah. Make this all sweet. You got the nice little active demo. That really is awesome. Great API. I have no idea what that is. Ember.js, Ember CLI, active mod adapters. The tutorial first. Oh god. I have to. How do I get what? What? Oh god. Postgres. See, I mess with SQL, MySQL, SQLite, MesaSQL. Not Postgres yet. I guess it's time to do that too. Create a folder to put both our Rails API application and our Ember.js front-end application in. Web 2.0, I left out a bunch of letters for us. Business. Let's just do the front end. Actually, could I do this? I don't have a Postgres SQL. Let's see. How do I get this started? No, I don't want beta. I have a feeling this is dangerous. I'm gonna have to format my machine soon. I have so much random stuff on here. What? Really, the backend shouldn't matter so much. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Actually, let's see. Whoa, what? Bet you can't guess my password. Sure. Business, yeah. All right, so you've got the API and a sleek new CMS to manage your data later. Now what? Celebrate. I should celebrate if I had that all working. Much as you see fit, and then come back here because we're going to get our hands dirty and build a front end with Ember.js. It's always sunny in Ember.js. Ember.js has a gang now. It's got a lot of characters, and it could be quite daunting for someone without any knowledge of how the different pieces fit and played along. Some call it this Ember's learning cliff. Ember's learning cliff is tough, but it instills a bit of what makes server-side framework like Rails so nice. Conventions. Here are the basics about a standard Ember.js stack. Node.js and NPM handle the dependencies. Ember.js is a client-side JavaScript framework. Ember Data is a data persistence library for Ember.js. Ember new front end, CD front end. Generate help. Let's just read this because I might follow it. We need to add in Ember Data. The Ember CLI makes this easy to do with add-ons. So we do npm install save dev. Forget what that does exactly. It's just your development, or it writes the code to the development area. Ember CLI, Ember Data. Now go ahead and reboot that Ember server. Kill the process with Control-C again, Ember server. Ember Data. To get Ember Data to communicate with our Rails API, we need to set up a few things. Use the CLI to generate an adapter. So we create Ember generate adapter application. Now open and edit. Application.js. Import DS from Ember Data. DS, data source, I suppose. Export default. DS active model adapter extend host namespace API v1 host that. What we've done here is told Ember Data how to connect to the correct API host. It also namespaces each call to fetch. It also namespaces each call to fetch records with our API's prefix. Since we are using the active model serializers gem on our Rails API, holy crap, whatever that is, we can deserialize the JSON currently by utilizing the DS active model adapter. The router. We need a way to direct our users to contacts page to show them a list of contacts and then click into them and get the contact details. So they don't, this is like balls to the wall, like, hey, you're new to Ember CLI, well, we're going to give you data source, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. In my mind, this would be the starting place because this is like the most basic thing to do. But, okay, so we're here. We need a way to direct our users to our contacts page to show them a list of what's going on in the hex chat. ADD. Okay. I don't see anyone that knows Ember. So cool. Our rights are set up, so now we can add some links to get users to them. Wait, our routes. Edit route, import Ember from Ember. Edit router, Ember router extend location. How the hell are you supposed to know this? You don't. That's it. Router map function. Link 2. Hey, here you did it. Why mine doesn't work, I don't know. Do I have that app? I'm gonna look in my original JavaScript. Hell no, that doesn't have that. Alright, what if I do my Ember test 1, my new app that I created, app templates? Yeah, this has it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I have it open, dang it. I'll just do this. App, templates, outlet, bam. Welcome to Ember.js, except I didn't put anything here, so it doesn't know, okay. Anyway, generate a model to start pulling in that API data and encapsulating it as an Ember object. model contact. Let's set up the attributes of the model contact. Edit app models contact.js. Import Ember data. First name, string, date. First name, last name, email, text, created at, update at. Generate model contact. Okay, so I just created contact. Routes. Now we need a route for our contacts. Remember, generate route. I wonder what it's doing other than creating a file. Because if I have to type all this in, then it didn't really save me a lot of work. But if it writes all this for me, cool. Ember, import Ember from Ember. Export default Ember route extend model function. Return this store bind. Okay. Tied together with this new route, we can edit its template that the Ember CLI generated for us. Probably an hour and a half. I will take a break for a period of time. Go outside, get some fresh air. It's gonna be good to look back on this and be like, what on earth was I thinking? Obviously, I typed this in this. Great, now we've got some contacts showing up. I have a route. Okay. But we have a route for a detail. Contact route. In the moment. Moment. Cool. And CMS. How'd this go? I guess. I don't know what Stack Builder is. I have no idea what I need. No, I just need the basics. Do I need anything? It's not running. PG admin. This interface I've never seen. No. Well, hey, I seem to be having a database of sorts. I really want to see what he does. It's working, maybe. That's really cool alone, just being able to create that. I really need to know what a DSL means. Let's turn a few things for these gyms. I wonder if you can hear that weird whistling. It's asleep again. Time to move it. Okay. So I've done all this. I think this is worth looking at again. So I will star this. How do I look at my starred stuff? I don't know. Start. there, business. So I'll look at that later. Arming shout, how's that doing? Anything new? A day, 17 hours. 17 hours. Typo fix. That's cool. Someone did a pull request. I so wanna, I've never done one actually a useful one, or non-useful one. Okay. The tingling sits in my foot. I'm gonna stop talking so much. Swear me out to nobody. You gotta go away. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. How long has this been? Hour 15, so I got 15 minutes. So at 12:20 is where I will pause. Alright, so I did all that. Haven't made much progress other than learning a little more about CLI. There's an admin gem. Postgres can be used. I could follow that, maybe make an admin page. HBS is a template. Layout structured a little bit. That's mostly what I've learned. I think I'm going to start with the Rails tutorial code. I hope they're cool with me streaming it. I would love for it to be added or remain. No copyright stuff, but if people can watch it, hey, that's promotion for them. So, enough thinking about that. I'm just gonna do the damn thing. Chase your dreams. I want to see what this is about. I wonder why they followed me. Like, it's interesting. Maybe that Jake, is that you? Dennis? Who are you, Dennis? That's pretty good. I like it. It's a very real danger. I've noticed that. I do that too. Hey, he's done something. Cool. So it didn't ruin his life. I guess he's actually doing okay, maybe? Maybe not. Cool design, cool. Thank you for adding me, man. I should be that weird guy that thanks everyone for adding him on Twitter. It's probably weird, but you know. It's all good. We're there. He had this ready 15 days ago, 2 weeks ago. He's like, man. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to close this. This is getting nowhere. CLI. Let me shout. Active admin. Cool. Broccolio. Okay. No test. Whoa. It's messed up page. Okay. I'm gonna close all this. I'm gonna close it all. Can't have it. No, not even you. Okay, start fresh. New window. I think, okay, sometimes I jump too far ahead, dive into the deep end. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes you just drown. And when you're by yourself, you will drown. So I'm going to attempt to go from the beginning. Learning these Rails casts. They're really good. They teach me things that I wouldn't realize otherwise. There's Ruby on Rails. I need to figure out how to... I'm going to go buy a TV card if I have to, actually. How do I output from my Mac to my PC? That's what I'm going to do. Because I think a lot of this is betterly done on a Mac. I'll just duplicate my windows and it'll output here. It'll be easy on my Mac. Because it's, I don't know, my desktop's much more powerful. It's to be expected. Not Rails cast. Code school. You got my money, people. Now let's see if I can make use of it. Actually, they have a JavaScript. Whoa, what's going on? They have a Ember.js course. I might look at that. I'm slightly attracted to Ember.js right now, more than Ruby, just because, I don't know. Just do. That's actually, this is from what's it called? When families procreate with themselves. It was a disease, actually a disorder that made people's finger not be able to move. Yeah. I think I'd do it because my dad does it because his finger got cut off. And they sewed it back on. Sounds all really random, but it's true. Works with his hands a lot. That's all he does. Ember.js, bam. Warming up with Ember. Let me see. What do you do? Learn how to create Ember applications. Set up your first handlebars template and meet the Ember router. Hey, this sounds awesome, man. Expand on handlebars and helpers and learn how Ember controllers can provide data to your templates. A route through the woods. Start using resource routes, dynamic segments in your URLs, and finish it off with nested routes, acorn models, and pinecone data. What? You're drunk. Something to do with a tree, I guess. Template thing. We'll show you how Ember data to create related. Man, this is perfect. Dig deeper into array controllers and computed properties and advantage of nesting your controllers. Nesting your controllers, that sounds crazy. And computed properties, that seems basic. Doesn't Angular have that pretty easily within a thing, which is fine. Maybe they're more powerful, less powerful, I don't know. Use Ember components, partials, and Ember render method to keep your templates organized. Cool. To user events. Hey man, that just sounds super duper. Adam Fortuna. Adam became beta. To the beta. Teaching assistant. Assistente. Sign out. I'm already signed in. How did I even sign in? Start the course now. Actually, I'm gonna take a break. It's 5 minutes from where I was saying I was. I'm gonna take a break, put a pause, create a new one, and I'm gonna start with warming up with Ember.js. So, if you're interested in this, come along for the ride. If not, come along for the ride anyway, because it's gonna be cool. Okay? Alright. Until next time. See you in a few minutes actually. I just need to get outside. So thank you for watching. Once I hit stop. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Peace.